Welcome to After School Reviews. Please subscribe, turn on the bell icon, please like this video, and leave a comment down in the comment section. Today on After School Reviews, we are having a look at the NECA Terminator 2 Kenner Tribute set of 3 figures. This is the White Hot T1000, the Power Arm T800, or the Power Arm Terminator, and the Metal Mash Terminator, or Metal Mash T800 Endoskeleton. Here's the front of the packaging. You can see all of their accessories, kind of what they look like. Their packaging is pretty reminiscent of the 90s packaging for the Terminator 2 toy line by Kenner, and even NECA's logo kind of has that same look to it. Here is the back of the packaging. Now you can see the backs of these are a little bit different, with the endoskeleton having a blue background, which might be because the San Diego Comic-Con maybe had a blue background. I know they did a packaging very similar to this when they did their San Diego Comic-Con, like 2015 or 14 Endo Glow. Was it the end? It was like the Endo Glow, and it's pretty cool. So you can kind of see these other pictures on the back here. This is the same line here, and that's the one I'm talking about, the endoskeleton, the Endo Glow, and these are the Ultimate figures, and we get a picture of the new John Connor down there at the bottom. Do not go anywhere. We will have a closer look at these figures opened and out of their packaging. Here are the figures open and out of their packaging. Now this will run about $70 on BigBadToyStore.com if you get them all together in the bundle. And the bundle's actually the only way you can get all 3 of these. You can't individually order them because I think the Power Arm Terminator sold out first. And then I think this guy did, the White Hot, and I think he's still available. If not, he's sold out. But I'm pretty sure he is completely sold out too. These figures come with quite a bit of accessories. Now the endoskeleton doesn't. But, they're a little bit there and here. They're not the same price as Ultimate, costing, but they're nice, especially if you have the Kenner figures. These are probably going to be a really high want for you. But, even not, if you're just a Terminator fan and you like the different designs, these are definitely what you want to pick up. The Metal Mash T800's gun looks pretty good. It's basically a black with kind of a metallic dry brushing and some red or orangish colors there for highlighted like little colory pieces. Here is the figure. Now these endoskeletons are kind of brittle. You do have to be careful with them. But you can see it's basically this bronze, kind of a gold color with some black pistons everywhere. Basically almost, I think actually all the pistons might be black. Just now noticing that. But he is like a bronze, and I'm assuming they just took some trash. I don't know, I haven't, don't know the main basics for this guy, but I'm assuming it's just a whole bunch of metal mashed into form a T800 endoskeleton. Now, as you can see, the eyes aren't painted, and the reason for that is they have a little gimmick here, kind of like the Freddy with the cross, and you take a light back there, and as you can see, it glows. Not too good under light, but you can see that there. Pretty cool. I like that, but if you have him kind of sitting with light on him, his eyes aren't going to light up, so you kind of have to, I don't think I like that gimmick too much, but it's still pretty cool. You can see it has like 7550 there, a number, some other maybe looking number pieces there. These have pretty good, nice range and motion. They have all these wires that bend, like right here, they have these wires here, so you can bend this forward, back, out. The head kind of is brittle, so be careful. But, let's get a little bit closer on this guy so you can kind of see the details there. The cool thing about this torso part is you can rotate it and these pistons move. Now, that's just because they're on ball joints, but they could pop off, so just be careful with that. Same thing with these leg sections here. These legs can go out, but it's the piston. So you can go forward and you can go back, but these pistons can pop out because they actually kind of work. And these bend, these have articulation down here. The toes bend, right here, forward, back. Got to be very delicate with this guy. Don't want him to break or anything, but you can get him into some poses with the plasma rifle. Just like so. And I'm going to compare this guy to the regular release. So here's the regular endoskeleton, much brighter, much more movie accurate, but that's not the whole point here. It's supposed to go off what the Kenner figure is. So basically, I think it's the exact same figure, just repainted and recasted in this different kind of thing here. And it doesn't have some dry brushing as much as this guy does. This guy has some bits of black in there, but not so much like this one right here. The Power Arm T800 comes with this plasma rifle here. Pretty basic, not too much detail on it. He comes with an alternate arm with articulation for the left arm if you don't want the power arm on there. He comes with two different pieces here for the power arm. You can either have like this little drill bit, which can, you know, I guess puncture and hit people, and this little crane piece here, which is more cartoony, I think. And it actually has articulation. You can kind of see the pistons here move right there. And that is because there are screws back here. So you can get this thing to move in different poses and stuff like that. So you can probably hold other figures in this. This did not come with the figure, but in the promo shots and at San Diego Comic-Con 2018, this figure was posed with this. So I'm going to see what he looks like with this first, and then we'll start with the actual look at him. That's kind of what they have him looking like at San Diego Comic-Con, but of course this is not included. You can see here he's got this nice pink shirt, just like the Kenner figure had, and it has this what is it called? The grenade launcher belt right there on him. The grenade launcher, I guess it's kind of a belt, but it's on the shoulder. You can kind of see the other arm, pretty basic arm. This is actually the final battle head sculpt that they've stuck on here. So pretty much the Arnolds that they've come with has come with this head again, and I kind of wish they would have done maybe the other one, but I guess that is kind of how the head was supposed to look in that movie, or for the figure. So I guess they wanted to use that, and it looks pretty good on here anyway. You can switch out the heads with this if you wanted to, and you can kind of see the arm here, and of course these pop out. Really nice. I didn't think this thing would have that much articulation, but it does, and it has a lot of detail. It's basically black, and it's got some nice gunmetal gray dry brushed on there, kind of like the endoskeleton, the original endoskeleton. It's got all these little bits and pieces, and it looks like it has a magazine down here, and there's also a screw, and it has articulation right here, and it goes forward, back, basic, and then there's actually right here on the actual joint. It's not too difficult to pop out. You can kind of see this plugs into the arm, and then this part here actually articulates and can do a pretty good, nice bend there at the elbow. He has the same articulation from the Ultimate figure, so it's just carried over, and this is type of legs they've used for a long time. These arms are actually from the Predator Dutch, I believe, or the Commando figure, which also got them from Dutch anyway. And we're going to have a look at him without the power arm, and different ways you can try and get him in different looks. You have a pose like this, pretty interesting. I don't know if I like the power arm. I think I do because it adds a different variety. And this hand's easy to pop out in and out. It's really easy. I thought it'd be difficult, but it was. You can take the grenade launcher thingy-mabob off of his, torso, or this area right here that hangs down. And I'm actually going to remove the jacket now to see what that looks like. He looks kind of good like this, but his neck looks a little too long in the arms. This is really wobbly without the jacket, so I wouldn't recommend it. The White Hot T1000 comes with these hook hands, which is pretty much we've always seen with the T1000, sorry. And they don't kind of fade, they're just cut, sharp chrome around there. And he is a blue type of color, kind of this dark, translucent blue. And he also comes with an alternate hand, and he comes with a pistol. Sadly, the pistol doesn't change colors. That would have been really cool, wouldn't it? That'd be cool if these hooks would have changed colors, actually, as a matter of fact. If these hooks would have been, like, cast in also a different color from, like, right here to here, and it would have been, like, a different color, I think that would have been really cool, too. When I was opening this guy up from the packaging, I stuck the knife in the bottom of the box, and I was like, what is that smell? And then I got real close to the box, and sure enough, it's him. He smells pretty bad. Not good, but it's just probably because of the color, or the, color changing effect plastic that causes that. But you can see he's not just translucent blue. He's got black pegs, because, well, they're kind of dark blue pegs. And it's a good thing they're not white pegs, because we know why, or clear pegs. But pretty much everything on him is in this translucent color changing material. And when he's black, he's cold. When he's hot, he's white. And you can see it is basically just the regular T1000 figure, just casted and not painted. And you get to see, you know, it's kind of, it feels like a cheap figure. And you can just fling it all around because you're not going to mess it up or anything. Because it just feels kind of cheap and all that. But you can see he has like the silver on here. And it is kind of splotchy. For the buttons, it's kind of drooping down. For right here, it's kind of splattered on there. For the eyes are pretty good. But my chin does have like this black dot on the chin. I don't know why. But it does. The belt has some nice chrome here. There's the gun. Oh, there's some little buttons right there. That's painted nice on the back. So is that one. I don't think the buttons are painted, yeah. Shoes aren't painted. Surprising. Kind of. Well, I guess, I don't know why they didn't paint it. It's just different, I guess. So, the coolest thing about him is that he changes colors. So, I'll show you that in a second, but let's first show you what he can kind of do in his little pose ability. Here he is with the gun. Pretty cool, pretty T1000-y. The thing that makes him T1000-y is, of course, the hooked hands. Here he is with the hooked hands, and of course this is just like the other two, a repaint, or actually just a recast of a older type of figure. So this is the ultimate T1000. You kind of see he's like a nice blue kind of thing there. You kind of see it much. Really weird seeing this type of cartoony thing versus this real, super realistic thing and giving it a weird, funky look just like this. So pretty cool. You can kind of see the difference there. How these fade into this, how this is just one cut line. But it might be because of the plastic. Here he is when you put him in the freezer for just a little bit. Probably wouldn't advise that because it could get brittle. But you can kind of see that those glowy silvery parts really start to shine when he is this black color. They really get brought out, especially his arm here. Now, when I'm holding this guy, you are going to see he's probably going to turn blue while I'm holding him. Maybe, maybe not. It's cool. You can kind of see how the black, everything looks amazing. He matches the same color as his gun. Is a little brittle because, you know, plastic and cold, you know, kind of a dangerous area here where you're making your figure get hot and cold and hot and cold. So he does look pretty cool as this nice black color, as you can kind of see that there. And if you want a nice comparison to the other color, this is what he was just a couple minutes ago. Just a couple, and he will turn back to this. He will. Now let's have a look at him as white hot, right? Bada bing, bada boom, now he is this white. Now the problem with this figure is that the way to get to the white hot is, it's pretty dangerous. You see how, I mean, this guy, you see how fluently that moves? Oh gosh. Let me just zoom in so you can kind of see this. So I feel like it's more reactive to cold rather than it is hot, which means you have to get this guy really, really hot. And everything kind of just, I guess this would be good to make the figure posable, but since it doesn't have any paints or fusing, kind of dangerous. It is really soft, really mushy, but it's really cool. You can kind of see him change colors, and I probably won't ever do this again. He does look pretty good white. You can't get him purely white because it's kind of difficult, and you're just sitting there. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking figure, and I think I'm going to put him here, and you'll watch him change colors. With the White Hot T1000, you can dip him in cold and hot water and just leave his midsection blue. I didn't do that, but you can do that and take some nice pictures. Now I'm going to bring in some other figures so you can get a nice height comparison and other stuff like that. Oh, see, look, he's back to normal. I wasn't even paying attention, but you can kind of see this is a stylized Terminator shelf with the, the freaking flamethrower RoboCop, the Metal Mash T800. What is that? I don't know these names for these ones, but we have the other three figures with these other kind of Terminator and RoboCop figures here, so it kind of creates this weird vibe with all these different colors and feels and different sculpts and everything. Thank you guys for watching After School Reviews. Today we were having a look at the NECA Terminator 2 Kenner Tribute set of 3 figures, the Hot White T1000, the Power Arm Terminator, and the Metal Mash Terminator. So thank you guys for watching After School Reviews. Please subscribe, turn on the bell icon, please like this video, and leave a comment down in the comment section.